Having me.
Great, thanks guys. So just a really brief, what is affiliate marketing? Usually we start out with what's working for you. So hopefully in the middle of you answering what is working, if you wouldn't mind spelling out for people like me, maybe who haven't been working in affiliate marketing, what is it? Is it like, taking a budget and throwing it at a channel and then having ads pop up in their stream, or is it actually having the affiliate create content for you that is targeted at their audience? And why is that better or different than throwing a bunch of money at like Google AdWords or something like that? Do you want to start with what's working and maybe answer a little bit about what is affiliate marketing for me?
Sure, absolutely. I mean, by definition, what affiliate marketing really means is that you have a person or people that are selling your service and they're getting a quote-unquote referral fee. What I look at it in my industry is whether it's a service or a product, whether it's something that can be driven through activation right on the affiliate site, so like a little cart that they can just purchase on the affiliate site, or if it's something that needs to be passed through to my partner who then needs to deploy it in the case of a service. So that's how I really view affiliate. I think the couple of things that I've seen working in the industry today is one, a hybrid approach. So to Sarah's comment earlier, I've seen a lot of partners do hybrid approaches where they take their top 20 affiliates in-house and they keep those close to their vest, and they run a very tight program for those affiliates because they're their top earners. And then they leave the long tail, and what we call the long tail is basically the rest of them, to an outsourced agency. And that could be your standard commission junction, affiliate, window, those sorts of guys that, have been around for a long time. The second trend that I see that's really working is mobile. And so we did some studies in the UK that show a fifth of the affiliate traffic that's coming in is coming in through mobile. Mobile's very tricky, as you guys know, and so one of the things that we advise a lot of our partners is to make sure that they invest in the infrastructure to be able to have the right tracking mechanisms and actually monetize mobile. I see this more of a trend in the partners that I work with that are doing B2C versus B2B. And then I think the last thing that I see as a trend that's really working is focusing on an influencer strategy. And this is sort of back to affiliate marketing 101, but a lot of people don't realize the power that influencers have on the brand that you hold or that you're trying to grow. And so a great example of this, and we can get into it more, is Tiny Prints. They started off trying to monetize, envelopes and paper. That's very hard. And so what they did is they had a very aggressive strategy on the mommy bloggers, going viral and really driving an influencer strategy that helped them grow. And they've seen over 5 years, 100% growth in their affiliate channel. So if I could break it down, I think it's understanding who your top performers are and treating them differently. I think it's looking into new technologies like mobile. And then lastly is really this sort of influencer strategy that, again, it's basic, but a lot of people don't do it.
Wow, you set the bar high. Thank you. All right. How about you, David?
Yeah, I think the definition of affiliate marketing is it's one of the few channels where you have this ability to have some risk sharing, where if you look at PPC, you have a CPC. If you look at display, you have a CPM. It's really an opportunity to have a CPA, or cost per action, situation where you're essentially able to allow people to prove themselves to you. And you have the ability to adjust payments within that channel. So, really there's two sets of affiliates out there. There's the ones that are accretive. They're really going to help you grow your business and are really going to bring new customers to your site and are going to help you get conversions. And then there are ones that are designed specifically just to get in the way. And those are the cannibalistic affiliates. And in general, the cannibalistic affiliates, you can think of coupon sites as cannibalistic. We look at a funnel analysis, and we look at the stages of the funnel. You look at the bottom of the funnel when someone's already entered the cart flow, someone's already entering their name, they're entering their information, they're about to buy, their intent is to purchase. They see a little box that says enter your promotional code here, or coupon code here. They then go to Google, they search for a code, they bump into an affiliate, they click through, and then all of a sudden that affiliate shows up as the last click, and they're getting credit on a last click basis, 100% credit for that conversion. And that affiliate is really not adding any value. And so basically we bifurcate the affiliates out to the ones that are accretive, and the ones that are accretive tend to be the top of the funnel ones, like comparison sites, like top 10 X sites, whatever it may be. Ones that are writing reviews or have content. And those are the ones where we'll see that they're the first click or they're actually the only click involved prior to a conversion happening. And those are the ones where you want to give them, additional payment. So our recommendation is to take your affiliate commission, cut it in half, and give private offers to the affiliates that are more accretive. And with our software at Convertro, we can easily help identify, which affiliates are top of the funnel and accretive, and you can shift, more spend towards them.
Thanks, that's perfect. I feel myself getting smarter already.
I feel myself getting dumber, actually. Because I'm representing, I guess, old school marketing, as Josh told me. But anyways, our affiliates are our fans. So we don't, first of all, excuse me, we're not going to pay anybody. So studios don't pay, at least our studio, we're actually kind of cheap. We don't pay anybody. We look at our fans as our affiliates. And what we do, like, for example, on Facebook, we have over, if you combine all of our movies together, we have about 90 million followers on our Facebook. And so we look at them as how do we use those people to get the word out that a movie's coming up, a release is coming out, whether it's digital, a new mobile game that we're doing, which is really getting, I think you said it's the mobile gaming business is just booming right now. For us, we had a turbo game that we gave away $1 million through one of our partners. Verizon sponsored $1 million giveaway, which was just a huge success for us. But in terms of getting back to our fan base, we'll actually bring fans to our studio, or Facebook fans or our Twitter fans, to the studio to talk to the filmmakers to hear what they want to hear about for the next sequel. And so that's how we end up using our I guess what you guys would call affiliates, but what we call fans, is to generate buzz through their websites, through their Facebook pages, through their Twitter feeds, to really get a lot of interest into our films. And then from a partner standpoint, from what I do with Kraft or with Kellogg's or whatever, they like to use our IP to generate more eyeballs onto their products. So why they partner with us is like, a cereal is not that exciting. Macaroni and cheese is not that exciting. If you put Shrek on that cereal, it's gangbusters. So that's how we view affiliate marketing in my area.
So from the people in this room, I'm sure there are some people here from brands, some from lead aggregators and other forms of digital marketing, and all of those involve affiliates. And really the reason why any of these groups of people would get involved with working with, a third party or somebody who they don't really have the control over is usually reach. I mean, really what you're trying to get at is finding people that you couldn't find through your own marketing efforts, and that's when you want to bring in affiliates. So the things that I find working well are being able to really utilize data and being able to target those users that you want to find. I mean, it's always great to get your ads in front of eyeballs, but if it's the wrong eyeballs, maybe you're not giving the best message. Sometimes you could even be hurting your own brand. So using data, and a lot of affiliate networks, a lot of just ad networks and individual publishing sites will know who their customers are, and the ones that also have great content may actually gear those types of customers to the correct sites. So that's one thing I find working well today is utilizing data, whether it's coming from a third-party data aggregator or just people's own knowledge of their customers, is a really great way of reaching those users. Another thing that I am seeing a lot more today than I ever had before is transparency. So for branded sites, back in the day when they first got excited about affiliates, it was, again, about reach. It was about, hey, we're seeing all these conversions. This is great. We're spending a ton of money. We're getting a bunch of new customers. But then when you look further down the funnel, that lifetime value might not be there. And part of the reason was, again, maybe you weren't hitting the right customers. But and then also it could be other things. In the affiliate world and with blindness, there's a lot of people out there who are just trying to make money off of conversion rates. And as a brand, you really need to focus on the publishers that are really providing that value. And with the transparency that is generally available today through different ad networks, affiliates, you really have that look, that window into where your customers are and what funnel it is that you're pushing your ad through to reach those customers. So that's something great today that I didn't see 5 years ago, and I hope that the industry continues to go in that direction, because it makes selling digital media so much easier and so much healthier of a conversation when you're talking about third parties and affiliates. And the last thing that I would bring up is really just being able to look at, sorry, David, as you brought up earlier, being holistic and seeing how the funnel and the attribution model fits. So, of course, cookies might be going away, but different companies, Yahoo, Google, Microsoft, Apple even, are finding new ways of using logged-in users to really track how they're experiencing the World Wide Web, how ads are coming to them and how they're perceiving those ads, and then using that interaction with different content, with different sites across the board, and really knowing your customer and being able to deliver to them, whether you're reaching them through search or directly or using affiliates. You have those capabilities now.
Thank you. That's 2 votes for funnels and probably a vote for the panel later today on data-driven decision-making. So, Sarah?
Our definition of affiliates is really just about the payment model. We're utilizing all different types of affiliates in terms of content, email, social, but we are sharing that risk with, if they generate a conversion for us, is how we define them as an affiliate, is when we pay. What we see working is for our shops are a lot of those coupon type sites because we're very promotion heavy and product specific. And so working with the networks like Commission Junction and is very helpful, as well as building relationships directly with those specific sites, I would say is probably the best value. Really engaging them, understanding their model, and then having them understand your product and what you're looking for has helped us a lot too.
It's interesting to hear the difference between the 2 studios, where one is more concerned with marketing, because I believe someone else does the distribution, right? Mm-hmm. But with you guys being involved in the distribution, you're more involved in the transaction.
Correct.
So
Yeah,
something to take note of.
We don't sell anything direct to our consumers at all. So that's why we would never pay out for something like that.
Okay.